failed policies of the opposition when they were in government. It is to help them to understand that we have not totally freed our economy of the drag on GDP growth that those failed policies still have up to today. Madam Speaker, if we did not have FinSAC deal to deal with, think of how much better off we would be as a country. Think of all the resources we would have at our disposal to invest in economic growth. Madam Speaker, the Prime Minister has made the National Housing Trust a big part of his growth agenda that will continue to bring decent housing to all who are in need. Madam Speaker, my one word for the Prime Minister's presentation is brilliant. From beginning to end, brilliant. Madam Speaker, the spokesman on finance put forward promises. Madam Speaker, the spokesman on finance put forward promises, but no costing. The leader of the opposition put forward more promises as well, but no costing. They also came with their recounting of history. Sadly, Madam Speaker, it did not include FinSAC and the long-lasting drag that the homegrown financial sector collapse has had on the Jamaican economy, even to this day. Madam Speaker, in both of their speeches, not a word was said about FinSAC, not an apology, not an acknowledgement. It was as if FinSAC never happened. Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker,
Members,
Madam Speaker, the leader of the opposition spent a lot of time talking about the NHT. The first proclamation he made is that he will stop the annual extraction of the 11.4 billion from NHT to fund the budget. He said he would set aside 1% of food import tax, which would be 2.5 billion per annum. He promised employers an increase in the employer tax credit to 40% from 30%. He went to town, Madam Speaker, decrying securitization. Right? The government is taking future revenues today, All told, between opposition leader and spokesman, they made promises upon promises upon promises. But did they give the Jamaican people any idea of how much those promises would cost? No. And whether or not that they would have to cut back on something to do what they're promising? No. They said they are united with fresh ideas and solid plans, ready. But let's see if indeed that would be the case. Madam Speaker, Allow me, Madam Speaker, to demonstrate to the people of Jamaica that the promises from the opposition would create FinSAC 2.0. You see, Madam Speaker, the opposition put forward a lot of words with few figures. But within all those pages and pages and pages of words is a budget, an implied budget, Madam Speaker. And it is that implied budget that I would like all Jamaicans to understand, because it has serious negative ramifications for our future. So, Madam Speaker, let's begin. I will lay out, side by side, the central government's budget for fiscal year 2025-26 and the opposition's implied budget for that fiscal year as well. These are the headings, starting with chart number 1. Yes.
Fictitious.
Madam Speaker, I rise. Yeah. Madam Speaker, I rise on a point of order because the minister is misleading the House. We did not present an implied budget for the coming fiscal year. We presented our proposals, our policy commitments for the next PNP government. And we have never said that they will be implemented in the current fiscal year. They are... As has been said, the budget... After today, the budget would have been passed for the fiscal year. Our proposals represent what we will be doing for the duration of our first term in office. And that is what we were saying. And they will all operate within the current fiscal rules. Stop misleading the House.